Could you start over again, please?
What?
Start over again.
Where your
Well,
family
what?
came from.
Your family.
Oh. My mother's parents came from a little town outside of Florence, Italy. And their name was Montanino, which means small mountain. Dad's parents lived in, well, they grew up in the city of Naples. They both emigrated to the United States back in the early 1880s. They met here, Mom and Dad, and married here in Brooklyn, New York. They worked or lived around the Brooklyn Navy Yard area because that's where the Brooklyn Bridge was built. So they lived on, Dad's parents lived on a street called Steuben Street, 75 Steuben Street, whereas where your father was born. I was born in one of these little railroad rooms that was converted gaslight place that my grandfather owned. 8-family home there, and out of the 8 families, 7 of them held Morogiellos. Daughters and sons and grandchildren. And that's where we went every Sunday, visit Grandma and Grandpa. And we had a feast every Sunday with the whole family, aunts and uncles and cousins. There were probably, all told, 25, 35 people at the dinner table. There was some mom scene every Sunday. Had a lot of fun. Mom's parents, when he came over, he tried a few things. He owned his own restaurant, pizzeria. Nobody knew what pizza was. Down on Navy Street. And then he opened his own fruit and vegetable store. That didn't work. And he did odds and ends. A very nice man, very gentle man. Mom had 2 sisters and 5 brothers. And just about all of them were in vaudeville. They danced and sang. Tap dance, that's where your father gets his dancing and his fine voice. And what else should I tell you? They're also very artistic. One uncle was did beautiful oils, and his brother had a son who lives in Sacramento, who was and maybe still is the chief artist for their album covers. Professional artist. So vaudeville died, and so did their profession. Then they had to go to work. But Uncle Pat was a singer, handsome guy. He looked like Rudolph Valentino.
Wow.
The other brothers were all tap dancers, 3 of them. They had a tap dance brother routine in vaudeville. So that was Mom's side of the family. Dad's side of the family had 2 brothers and 6 sisters. So that's, what is that, 9 kids? Uncle Tony was my godfather. He died rather young. He was a Brooklyn bookie. He was a Brooklyn bookie, and he had a younger brother named Sam, Uncle Sammy. And Dad, of course, became a cop. He was like the youngest guy to make the force the year he's gone. He retired like one of the youngest cops, too. All the aunts had a bunch of kids. So I had a mess of cousins. I have first cousins I haven't met yet. All over the place.
Are they all Morogiellos?
Oh, no. They married more Miles and all kinds of different family names.
You remember the
Masalo, Leone.
This looks better.
One daughter married into the Leone family, and Bobby Leone became a surgeon. That's one of my first cousins. The other one tried to get me in the furniture business. Today he's a multi-millionaire. He owned the Venice Furniture Company. And they were just a mess of cousins. Andy Ferrara was a executive in the reinsurance business.
Let's talk about the mafia.
No mafia connections.
The bookies.
Although Uncle Benny Leone was a captain in the, trying to think of the name of the family, Gallo family.
Yeah, he's a captain. What about your neighbor?
That's how my cousin Frankie got his furniture stores.
Was that his dad?
He was financed by somebody.
Talk about your dad.
My dad?
Yeah.
My dad was quite a character. He was the patriarch of the family, kept the family together. They all loved him. His mother idolized him.
What was her name?
So did all his sisters.
Do you remember what her name was?
Archangel.
Archangel?
They, you know, the Italians.
I don't know the Italians.
Dad retired when he was in his 40s, became a liquor salesman for Fearless Importers, opened his own liquor store while he was doing that, owned some real estate, sold the real estate, died when he was 62, had 3 heart attacks, playing handball when he died, up in the Catskills Mountains.
Oh, up in the Catskills.
Yeah, Catskills. He was playing 4-wall handball when he had a heart attack. He knew he was going to have another heart attack. He just kept going.
He just visited up there, Catskill?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mom lived until she was 92, I believe.
2 Baldies.
Yeah, that's the story. The day before my mother died, my brother Tony, who lives in Middletown, New Jersey. Excuse me, you got that? Middletown, New Jersey. And I lived up in Westchester. We went down to the hospital she was staying in I think it was Staten Island.
It's going to have the spumoni. I'm going to have the lemon cake.
I'll share. I'll have some of yours.
Not me.
We're going to share everything.
Yeah.
Tiramisu, lemon cake, and
Spumoni.
Sorry.
You have sugar? There's sugar.
Yeah, I'm using
So
that.
continue then.
2 Baldies.
Incidentally, your last name sounds just like a Japanese, Morogiello.
Really?
Yes. I mean, I could actually write in Japanese. Happen to be Moro mean variety,
Right.
many, and Jie mean wisdom. Wisdom. Clip. All right.
Big on wisdom.
Low mean the man.
The man.
Yeah, man of wisdom.
Man of many wisdoms.
Right. So that's true.
That's me.
In fact, I was. Let me get the paper. I'm going to write it down in Japanese. You keep that.
Yeah, I would like that. Stir it?
I did.
Did you put sugar in here?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I
Thank you.
took care of it.
You too.
Yes.
God bless. Good health. Good luck. Congratulations.
I'm so
Congratulations.
glad I met you today.
It's about time, Ben.
About time, yes.
We're going to be related through marriage here.
Dad, you got spaghetti on your shirt?
Right there. Low base spot. Suck
Get
it
sauce
in.
on your shirt?
Suck it in.
I discovered there's a Japanese restaurant just opened.
Oh, it did. May 3rd.